Okay, so every time I've played Dark Souls Remastered, the whole 2 times, I've always done a dex build. I want to try full a full strength build maybe. See how that works out. It's been a really long time since I've played Dark Souls 1, but I don't think I'm gonna go with the, what is it, the Thief? No, the Wanderer? Oh, wait. It's the Bandit. That's the starter strength class. I think I'm just gonna go with a warrior, start off with a quality build, and go from there. And we will get right into the game. Alright.
In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire, and with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead. The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of Chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bolts peeled apart their stone skins. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath the Scaleless betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. Thus began the Age of Fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers. And man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark side.
Even though that Dark Souls 1 hasn't been my first Dark Souls game, that is
Yes, indeed.
easily one of the best
The dark
cutscenes I've
sign
ever
brands
seen.
the undead.
Wow. I don't know.
And in this
Dark
land,
Souls 3 kind of is a really good cutscene
the
as well. I wasn't a
undead
fan
are
of Dark Souls
corralled and
2's.
led to the north.
I kind of can't remember if they had a cutscene like that or not in Dark Souls 2
Where
anyways.
they are locked away to await the end of the world.
Alright. And there we are. Our
This
beautiful
is
bouncing
your
baby
fate.
boy. We look like we've seen better days. Oh, never mind. He's definitely seen worse. Alright. The dungeon key cell, just like that. I've never played this game in online mode, but I've always heard once you get towards the bells, like the Twin Gargoyle fight and so on and so on, you can actually hear the bells ring in other players' worlds. I've always thought that fascinating, but maybe this will be the first time I actually get to hear them. Because most of the times I just play on offline mode. Alright. I have already forgot where I need to go. Oh yeah, well, obviously right here, but could have sworn there was a second door. Obviously, we won't be fighting the gargoyle, or roll the asylum demon with the broken sword, so we're gonna run down here and pick up our weapons for our loadout. The here shield. And this is our weapon, the longsword. Alright. And just like that, we have a weapon. I have an arrow in my chest. Oh, it's gone. Alright, to get this to open, we need to do that. And I think we're safe for now. Yeah, we are.
Oh, you. You're no hollow. Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I, we're both undead. Hear me out, will you?
Obviously.
Regrettably, I have failed in my mission. But perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family. Thou who art undead art chosen. And thine exodus from the undead asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of
I
the
always
waking,
wonder how he ended
the
up
fate of the
like
undead
this,
thou shalt
because he
know.
just
Well, now
helped
you
us,
know.
so I always wonder
And I can
what
die
got
with
him
hope in
along
my
the way.
heart.
Was it a hollow?
Oh, one more thing.
Or was it something different?
Here, take this. An Estus flask. An undead favorite.
Alright, and there is
Oh.
Arestus. And the floor
Now I
2
must bid farewell.
key.
I would hate to harm you after death, and thank you.
Alright. I can't remember if anything's over this way, so I'm gonna go ahead and check. We can't reach that yet, regrettably. Okay, I guess now all we really have to do is go fight the asylum demon. Oh. I was really unprepared for that. Wow. So used to dex builds. These slower weapons are not my style. Well, it's not really a slow weapon, it's just mid, I guess you'd call it. Alright. There is some more difficult enemies over here, isn't there? Yeah. Why not? I can go ahead and try them. Ooh. Well, he just hits harder. He doesn't really have that much bigger of a health pool. I mean... Wow. Okay, well. Might as well clear that out. And I do remember there being a downstairs area all the way over here. I can't remember if we can go check it out now, but we might as well go look. Oh yeah, it's just a shortcut all the way back to here. I would say it's not really worth going back into the asylum demon boss fight from that way because, well, you go this way and you can get that plunge attack. I just hope I'm not gonna have a skill issue and I can get it pretty easily. Oh well. There's some damage. I've always noticed the best way to fight the asylum demon is to always rotate around him and try and stick onto his backside. Don't lock on. Makes it easier. Well, I'm sticking on the wrong leg, I think, but that's okay for now. And just like that, he's almost finished. I am not having a very good fight so far, but he's done for. And with the big pilgrim's key, we can go ahead and open up the way out. And after so many more hours of gameplay onto this character, we will head back and fight the stray demon located underneath the asylum.
Only in the ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen. To leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords. Lordran.
Alright, now we're finally at Firelink Shrine. In my opinion, one of the best home bonfires. Besides Dark Souls 2, one thing Dark Souls 2 did right is definitely the home bonfire. And with that, I think this will end the first video, and come part 2, we will deal with the Undead settlement.